Kim with Mom's Creative Moments, and I'm bringing you another layout today in my Oahu series from my vacation with my husband in Hawaii. And today we're going to visit the Buddhist temple again, which was, I think, our last layout that I did a video for you on in this series. Started our visit to the Buddhist temple. This is going to continue that just for another couple of layouts. And so today we're going to look at the koi and actually the Buddha that is inside the temple. We got some pictures there, or at least a couple at any rate. So yeah, let's take a look at my workspace and get started. Okay, so here we have my my current workspace, and I have just a few things set out here. I have a few stickers stuck to my mat here in the front, because when I look at these sticker sheets and I'm on camera, I tend to kind of get a little discombobulated. I know you've noticed, I know it takes a little bit longer for me to put my clusters together. Some of it is because when I know I want to use stickers, I kind of decide ahead of time which ones I think I want to use, and then when I go to look on here to pick them out, I get all discombobulated. So I'm trying a different tack, and I selected a few and set them up here, and then when we need others to balance, I have my sheets here to reference. We're just going to do some quick and easy borders today, and I know we did that last time, but I just feel like it adds an element of simplicity to the layout, and with these particular pictures, I just feel like it's appropriate. One of the laser borders that we have in the Serene Waters collection are these really pretty and very delicate water lilies. And since we're talking about, or going to feature some pictures of the koi pond that they had there at the temple, the Buddhist temple, I'm going to go ahead and use this along with some peacock shimmer or parakeet shimmer and this water paper to build a quick border. It's not going to be super busy or difficult, just relatively simple, because I just wanted something simple that we could put across the bottom of our page and accent. So basically, I have just moved my paper to the edge of my trimmer here. It's roughly just under 2 inches. So it's like 1 7/8 inches. And I'm going to cut 2 pieces that same size. And that's going to be the base of our border. And I already have these 2 pieces cut. They were just some scraps that I had, so I pulled them out. And just so that you have an idea how long these are 11 1/4 inches long and 3/4 of an inch thick. Oh, pardon me. I'm so sorry. I thought I was going to sneeze. And you don't want to hear that on camera. That would be really unsettling. Okay. All right. So first, all I'm going to do is go ahead and add a little bit of adhesive to the back of my parakeet shimmer paper. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to center it between the right and the left borders, but I'm going to just drop it down about 1/4 of an inch from the top of the paper. So it's not going to be centered, completely centered on the paper. It's just going to be kind of offset. Then I'm going to take my lily pads, and it's really important to be careful that you have these going the correct direction, because the flowers should point up in order to make those work. And we have two different colors, so let's take a look. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and adhere my other green piece, and then we'll take a look at which side we like best. And since we're doing two borders, we can flip one way and flip one the other way and compare and decide which one we like the best. All right, so this one, this is a little bit more blue in it. This has a little bit more kind of that aqua color. What do we think? I don't know which one I like best. Isn't that crazy? I kind of like the blue, I think. Is that odd of me? Do we want, if I use this sticker, does that work better with one or the other? It might work better with this one. Maybe we should go with this one. Although I feel like that it looks better on this one. Oh gosh, all these decisions. I like the blue in this, but I like the dark of the, I'm going to go with this one because I like the color of the flowers best. Okay, so we'll just keep that. Alright, so I'm just going to use some repositionable adhesive all along this, and we're going to center that in the middle of the green and put it, this is a 12-inch border, so it's going to go from edge to edge, but if we just center it on that green field, that will help it look like it's where it should be. There we go. And that's just going to go across the bottom there. Again, this is just a really simple, quick layout, quick border. You don't have to do big fancy things like we did in the last couple of videos that I've put out. We can do some of these really nice borders. Uh-oh. I feel like I lost something. Yep, there we go. Let's see. I think I want to keep that like that. All right, we'll get there in just a second. Let's go ahead and get this put on. Not sure if you can hear, but my one of my kids is down here, and she was just being very very quiet and listening to me record, and now she's snoring. I don't know if you could hear her in the background. I apologize if you can't. Okay, so we're just going to add this one on so that those are at the same distance from the bottom. Then I think it would be nice to go ahead and matte some of these photos and use these blue colors down here. So give me a second here. I'm going to let's pull some cardstock that will work to complement those colors. Maybe Tropical Wave. Okay, Tropical Wave. We can matte some of those in this blue. All right, let me grab my trimmer here, and we will matte a few of these. I think I'm gonna matte this one. It talks about the koi. Did you know that koi, it says on here that koi can, that these ponds hold hundreds of koi, and that koi can live to be 100 years old. Over 100 years old, it says. Which is pretty amazing. Who knew? I did not, clearly. Hello? Hey. Okay. No, I thought they were on there. I thought they were. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I may have gotten interrupted and didn't get it sent. Okay. I'll get it sent to Aaron or Michelle. One or the other. Oh. I don't know. Let me... Can you give me a few minutes? Because I'm right in the middle of a video. But, that's okay. Okay. Oh, okay. That would be great. And then would you send me their accurate email address so I have it? That would be super. Because I'm pretty sure the one I have for Michelle is right. But I don't know for Aaron. So... Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry. Please apologize to them. It was completely not intentional. I thought I had everybody on there and clearly I spaced it. So, ugh. Okay. Yikes. All right. Thanks. Bye. Okay, whoops, sorry about that. I forgot to turn my phone off, so people were trying to find me. Not unusual. All right, so let's put we'll go ahead and mat the Buddha down here too. Okay. And then I think I would like to mat this picture of my husband and I. And that will actually go very easily right into that space. Alright, so that'll go there. And then maybe we could do this picture also. This is a picture of one of the different burial areas in the temple of, or in the Valley of the Temples there, where the Byodo Buddhist temple is located. It's a beautiful cemetery if you get a chance to visit there. It's just really gorgeous and fascinating because they divide the cemetery up by faiths and, in some instances, nationalities. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the Samoan area of the cemetery. And their grave markers were fascinating to me. They reminded me of the markers that you see sometimes on a hiking trail, where people will take stones and stack them. And their grave markers reminded me of that, but they all have like this wide, sort of a wide table at the base or close to the base where memorials and mementos are placed, and just very, very elegant and very clean looking, very well taken care of area. So just super fun. Not super fun, I don't mean that like that, not in an irreverent way, but really sweet. So all right, let's get these glued down, shall we? Come on. Now, this picture is not going to fit because I matted and allowed for extra space, so I'm going to need to crop this just a little bit. Let's see, we're going to need to take off probably about 3/4 of an inch or so of this photo. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that off of this end. Let's see if that's enough there. Yeah, that'll be fine. And I'm going to line this up with the photo that's below it, even though the photo that's below it is matted. same thing here. Just going to go ahead and line that up with the photo in here that's matted. Okay. And using all of these, we'll go ahead and just do that same border, like about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge of the page. And we'll keep this one in line with the photo, edge of the photo over here as well, just so that it's the same. And do the same thing over here. All right, now let's create some quick elements for our stickers and our embellishments. Grab my foam squares to put on the back of these fishies. Got one that's cut in half that I'm using for the tail because the tail is such a narrow spot. And I'm using a circle that was just kind of a, I think it was from an earlier layout that where I accidentally cut my circles wrong. So I just kept those circles that I had cut that were not what I wanted for use in a different spot. And so now I have finally found a spot where I can use some of them, which is kind of nice. All right, let me get this little guy, his tail foam squared. All right, and then I think I'm just going to go ahead and put that down flat. All right, so this one says nature is the greatest place to heal and recharge. And then this one says all my troubles wash away in the water. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to add one of these guys to this as well. So we'll just kind of tuck that in just to give it some, a little bit added something something right there, right? We'll do the same thing on this side for that. All my troubles wash away in the water. And then I've got one more little fish. And we'll add that to him. And I just need to cut another foam square. So I can put that on the edge of his tail right there. And we can add him. Let's see. I may need to scoot. I don't know if I can get this off. Oh yeah, it's gonna come off. Yay. Scoot that down just a little so that I can add my fish. Kind of jumping through all of that. And connect both of those. Okay. Then I also wanted to add just a little bit of a journal box, and I thought maybe what I would do is use this green as a journal box off to the side here. We could make it either direction. Doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. But maybe vertically would be better. And then going to add this blue fields to be actually the area that I'm going to write in. So I'm going to place that kind of in the lower left-hand corner and then add this little bit right here, and maybe I'll pop up these other lily pads also. Okay, so this will go kind of like so. Let's see. I think I got that a little crooked, but that's all right, I guess. It'll be okay in the long run. All right, I think we are about finished. I'm not going to worry about a third bit of embellishing on this particular layout. I think it's good just the way it is. Although if I wanted to, I suppose we could put something down here also, or here, maybe on this side. I'll think about it. If you see the title picture looks a little different, it's because I added something down there. I'll have to think about it though. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this has given you some ideas for some quick and easy layouts. And until next time, I hope you have many more creative moments. Thanks so much. Have a great day.